Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors, and we're at the airfield today after RCS Fest. It was so much fun. If you haven't seen the videos on them, you really should. They were just a blast. But we're going to take a look today at a Holystone drone. This is the Holystone Bolt B. They also call it the HS-150. And the good thing about this drone and this company is that they're sold on Amazon. Some people that watch our videos don't like to buy overseas, so for those of you that don't, you can pay a little bit more and pick it up on Amazon. We'll have it linked in the description box below. But before we take a look at this, we just had the coolest thing happen while we got here at the airfield. Abby and I had some McDonald's. We sat down to watch Jeff and Josh fly. And Jeff put a gas plane in the air, and while it was flying around, Abby felt little baby Ima kicking and fluttering around in there. Now that's the first time she's felt that.
And known for sure that's the baby.
And known for sure. She looked over at me while the plane was in the air and said, "Nathan, I can feel the baby." And I was like, that's awesome because there's an airplane in the air. You're getting a little burger in there.
And I'm 20.5 weeks and haven't really felt for sure her,
cool. So
neat.
exciting. All right.
Anyways.
Let's take a look at this drone.
This is an RC channel, not baby update channel.
Let's do it. As much as I like this box, there's actually a sleeve that goes on this too, but we forgot it at the house. The sleeve shows better images of the drone and stuff, but this even has a cool little image of the drone, the name on the side. You wouldn't have to keep the sleeve, but the presentation of Holystone is generally pretty good. They just keep getting better. They have a little quick start guide, and we'll just pull everything out. I already have the charged battery sitting out. I didn't want to get them mixed up. We'll take a look at that in just a second. We have extra stuff in here, instructions, a little flight log book, and cautions. The flight log book is just kind of fun. If you're new to flying and you want to document how your flights went or something, maybe how many times you've flown it.
You used to do that.
I used to do that with my Mavic and with my race drone. And that's how I knew I had over 100 flights on my race drone and something like 50 flights on the Mavic. So it's fun. It can be interesting. Today I did my first flip. Just a little flight log book, and it comes with that. And good instructions. Those will stay on the bottom. And in here, at the top of this case, is the drone. I think it's a good looking drone. When I first saw this, Abby said, "You know what that looks like? That looks like the Transformers
But it's
Bumblebee."
not.
But it's not
associated with it.
It just looks
reminds me of that robot that does something and turns into something else.
You guys know the reason why we're eluding names here, because of that big ground vehicle company that told us we can't say their name in videos.
But it's not their name.
No, it's not.
Just
this does look like the Bumblebee Transformers. You know, most companies and most businesses like having that extra attention. But anyway,
and the cool thing about RC is you can use your imagination. So we're using our imagination and saying that it reminds me.
And I am using my imagination in saying that this looks a little bit like the Abamo. Whatever. It looks like the Parrot Mambo. It really does. And Parrot makes good stuff, so they're going to appreciate that.
But this is not Parrot. This is not Transformers. This is Holystone.
Holystone. And, you know, as a company, they do very good with customer service. And
at one point, if you wrote an Amazon review, they would send you
an extra battery. Yeah. So that's really cool. But in this case, it actually comes with 2 batteries. So this one I left in the sleeve because we didn't charge it. The USB charge cable only does 1 at a time, and we had about an hour before we came up to the airfield, so I only charged 1 today. But there's a slot for it right there. You can keep the extra one down here in the accessories slot, or you could keep it in the drone, but I recommend not storing batteries in the drone. Now, this is labeled top and bottom. It's a fairly common connector. Unfortunately, the casing on the battery does make it a little bit proprietary, though you could still put the battery in here and just tape it on or tape it in place. This version does not have a camera, it's just little brushed motors, and it comes in around $50 or $60. Now sometimes they have sales going on, so you want to look out for that, but again, we'll have it linked in the description box below. It does have prop guards, a little screwdriver, and spare props. I like the black and yellow, and they give you 8 spare props, so they don't hold back on that, including the 4 that are on there. And it's a nice heavy transmitter. There are actually 6 AA's in here, so our range and everything should be very good. It's definitely meant to fly outside, but you could fly it inside. And it does not have altitude hold or anything. This is just going to be a fun to fly drone. I'm really looking forward to it because we don't have stuff like this very often. Most of the time when we get a drone that looks like this and about this size and this price point nowadays, it has altitude hold. Well, now we're seeing it the opposite. It's getting less common to not have the altitude hold. And everything's labeled. And you know I love when it's labeled. We have a flip, and rates. It's actually, look at this, Abby, it's like a knob.
That's
so
cool.
you can increase the sensitivity with that. I really like this setup. Yes, it's a little expensive for what it is, but you have to remember you're getting it on Amazon and with Holystone. Good customer service, return policy, spare parts, all that stuff. So you pay a little bit more for it, but it's not worth a penny if it can't fly. So let's see if it flies before I recommend this. Guys, the lights on this look really good. I had to get it in the shade to show you, but the blue lights on there with the black and yellow, that is sharp. And it's gonna help with orientation too. I really like that.
All right, it's in the air.
Yeah, and it sounds really good. It's nice and quiet. I like that a lot. Well, I enjoy flying drones like this, and this looks really good. So,
Sounds good.
sounds really good. Let's get it nice and close. Oh, it actually just cut out.
Okay. Scratch that.
Oh, look, that's weird. Guys, that was strange. You saw it happen. We do not cut this stuff out. That's weird. Okay, I just want to fly again. See if that happens. I'm going to keep it close and just see if we have any weird cutouts like that. I don't want to take it 100 feet up and then it cut out. Okay, so let's just get a little hover action going. I have the rates all the way down right now, so it's flying very, very docile. Very docile. Okay, I'm gonna roll that knob up some. Okay, as I roll, it beeps to let me know incremental changes.
Cool.
Definitely more sensitive now. Just cranked it all the way up, and it's flying around really well.
It sounds really good.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
Whoa, I
For brush,
lost you completely.
right here, right in front of you.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, wow, that was
Right
close.
on our heads. All right.
So for brushed motors, this is actually one of your most ideal setups because it's not geared, it's directly driven. And they sound just like really good motors, good choice of
getting
props.
really close and zipping it
Sorry, I'm trying to keep it kind of close because it's a smaller drone. Flies well, feels really good. I don't know what that cutout was from. It could have been me because my throttle was low, but I juiced it as it was falling, so it should have kicked back on. I didn't have to turn it off and back on or anything. It was a very weird cutout. Fresh batteries in my transmitter, that was strange. I don't want to get too hung up on that, but it did happen, and we show you guys that stuff when it happens. Yaw rates are nice on these higher rates. It just feels good to fly. I like this. It looks good against that grass, and it looks good against the blue sky. Yellow is one of my favorite colors on an airplane or a drone for a good reason. Easy to see. Okay, I'm trying flips. You gotta hold the button. Very fun to fly drone. I like this a lot. Abby, would you like to fly it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You just pass it. Where are you going?
Hard to do with no altitude hold.
Oh, okay.
We're taking off from our hand, but that's because we have a little bit of... yeah, toss it, that's fine. We have a little bit of experience flying drones. I don't recommend that you guys do this if you're a beginner because it can be a little bit dangerous. You don't want to fly into you, your face, your friends, your pets, children, anybody, anything. So find a flat surface to take off from. We're just doing this for video's sake. We could take off here under the canopy and then go fly out there, but that's hard to film. So we're just doing it like this. Good flip.
It's really nice to have a drone without altitude hold for one.
Keeps your skill level up. Keeps the rust off.
And if you're wanting to do race drones, I mean, they don't really make, you know, 250 size race drones with altitude hold.
And
Not yet.
I don't think there would ever be a market for that,
They're doing
honestly.
micros like that, but
Yeah, micros, that's kind of fun sometimes, but still if you're gonna race somebody for real, I'll bet the guy without altitude hold would win. versus the guy with altitude hold.
So we just have a slight breeze today. I think it's like 3 miles an hour. So when I let off the sticks completely, it does slowly go with the breeze.
Yeah.
So, you know, always be aware with the size of drone you're flying, the wind conditions, because that's the easiest way to have a flyaway.
Absolutely.
That and seeing how high it will go.
Yeah, how high will it go? Bye, drone.
That's why on our channel, Nate has had 1 flyaway and I've had 1 flyaway.
Yeah, out of thousands of flights.
Almost 6 years?
Yeah.
We're going on now.
Yeah. No, that's not saying we couldn't lose 5 tomorrow,
Yeah.
but we don't like to see how high will it go, so that helps. Good little flips. This is a great drone.
Will it go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was nice, Abby. I didn't know what you were doing, and then boom.
I don't know why it beeps that much.
And you guys hear that? Probably. We're gonna have a little.
Why do you think this is beeping? Battery?
Could be the battery, yeah.
I started doing that after they slammed it.
I'd say that's your battery. Yep. All right. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Keep it in the air if you can, and we'll get the. Okay, so your battery's too low to do flips. That's why. I can't wait to show you guys this plane. This is either going to be a yak or an extreme flight something. Testing it. Yeah. I mean, the reason we're not talking a ton about this drone right now is because it's doing what it's supposed to, and it's just a joy to fly. There's nothing to complain about. It's simple, it does flips, and it has rates. That beeping is a little annoying though, I will say that.
A little bit. This is really nice to fly though. I like it a lot. If you had a big enough indoor space, this would work inside easy too, especially because it's not very loud.
I like it.
I'm gonna step away.
Abby's stepping away just to kill the beeping. So who would I recommend this drone for? I would say probably someone that has tried an altitude hold drone. Oh nice, the yak is taking off, guys. Let's see if I can get it here. There it is. There we go. Awesome.
That right just for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Not to steal attention from the Holy Stone here.
I can see the lights flashing.
Okay, so we know it's low.
Should I land?
Yeah, let's bring it in. See if you can you catch it, Abby? Nice, good job. Let's get this yak for a minute. Nice, bright lime green yak. See if he'll do some stunts for us.
This was a really good drone. I'm very impressed with it. I think that cutout at the very beginning, sorry Nate, I think that was a user error.
Could have been me, could have been me.
But this is really nice. It's refreshing to have a drone without altitude hold. I'm right here.
I know, but there's a yak. Okay.
And if they're new to the channel, altitude hold is when you can just set your throttle and the drone is gonna hold that position that you set it in. But this one, if you give it up, it's gonna go up. You really have to baby the throttle and just know how to manage throttle, which is nice, especially if you want to improve your drone skills.
Right, you just gotta learn throttle management.
Yeah.
He's flying in low for us. Go Josh, go! Nice, okay.
So if you've never had a drone before, maybe you want to find something with altitude hold, but if you have experienced gamers, this would be the perfect drone for you. I have no doubt in my mind that anybody that plays video games could fly this without much issue at all. I really like it, and I definitely think it's worth the extra money that you pay for it, especially with getting it off Amazon.
I agree.
And didn't you say you thought you could get this with a camera too?
I think there are different versions,
If
yeah.
that's true, I'll link it down in the description box below, but I think this is one that we would definitely recommend to you guys. I liked it a lot. It was fun to fly. You can do those crazy flips if you cut the throttle when you flip at the same time. It was just a lot of fun. The only annoying part of it was the beeping when the battery was low. That was it.
Yeah.
So I like this, and if you guys like our honesty, hit that subscribe button so you can keep having RC fun with us, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!